Preorders is perhaps the crappiest version of Tetris there is. Or was. I don't think you can get it anymore. You know what I just found out? And I'm not surprised, but I don't usually buy pre-orders for games because they want entirely too much money, and a lot of the pre-order bonuses are shit. Like, I think the last pre-order game I bought was Days Gone. Which, Days Gone isn't a bad game. It wasn't The Last of Us. And I wasn't expecting it to be. It's more or less, I approach it like a B movie. But that's not what this video is about. What I found out just a few minutes ago, and I bring this up because this involves another one of those stupid pre-order things that I've gone and done. See, at the beginning of the lockdowns, it was either just at the beginning of them or prior to them starting. And that whole thing was a debacle in and of itself. But that's for another day, perhaps. Prior to the whole thing starting, I pre-ordered the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I'm not a fan of the original Final Fantasy VII. I have played through the game, I have owned the game. I'm not a fan of it. It was given to me for Christmas in 1997. And me being a PC gamer and having played PC games for years, I was not impressed with it. I was not impressed with the polygon graphics and the MIDI soundtrack and I get it. You know, because I've gotten a lot of flack from people for that. Oh, you just don't understand it. Whatever. I understand that the stars were aligned at that time. It was a new technology, a new generation of consoles. It's what made Final Fantasy what it became. And that's all thanks to Final Fantasy VII. So the stars were aligned for the time, for the release and everything else. And it didn't impress me. I don't know, maybe it's because everybody and their mother had it at the time and there were people walking around with shirts and other crap. But I pre-ordered Final Fantasy VII for the PS4 because I played the demo and I thought, you know what, this combat's kind of cool. It's nice and fluid and I like that. I can dig that. That's one thing I don't like about RPGs. Turn-based combat. I don't like turn-based combat. I don't like random encounters. It takes you right out of the game. I'd rather the combat take place in real time. And you know, the Final Fantasy VII Remake has a decent combat system, I think. It's nice and fluid, it's nice, it's more dynamic. But what I read just recently is that apparently Final Fantasy VII Part 2 is going excuse me, it's going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive. And I'm not surprised, but it is aggravating because it seems to me like Squaresoft sat on it during this whole thing. During the last few years, they sat on it because they were able to build up the hype and make more money out of the Final Fantasy franchise. Guess it wasn't so final after all. And by the way, my favorite Final Fantasy games are 1, 4, 6, and 12. But this is why I don't like pre-orders. Because I pre-ordered the thing. So what that means is that anybody who has the remake for the PlayStation 4, because it's an outmoded platform, what they're essentially saying is fuck you. You know, we were able to milk this cow for the last 2 or 3 years, and we're finally releasing this part 2, and you know, the PS4 is now, I guess, an outmoded platform, so go fuck yourself, consumer. Go out and spend another $600 on a PlayStation 5. Of course, give it about 2 years and it'll show up on other platforms. When Square wants more money and they want to milk the franchise again, they'll release it again on Steam or whatever the new thing is. I hate pre-orders. I pre-ordered Grand Theft Auto 5, didn't even get a poster. I got a thing you hang on your door. And some whiny fuck who was in he was in EB Games at the time, didn't even buy the game. Stood there at the counter and whined and bitched and moaned at the clerk until he got a poster. You know, I find it irritating. This is why I don't put money into video games anymore. It's too expensive. And I'm on a pension, I'm on a very tight budget, and I can't afford it. Technology needs to slow down. It needs to slow down. Mark my words, if it doesn't slow down, we're headed for trouble. We really are. I'm basically fuck myself here. Oh wait. Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm done ranting anyway. So but it's just irritating, and it's like it's why I don't buy pre-orders, because pre-orders are stupid. They're full of bugs. The pre-order bonuses you get are often dumb. Like I said, I pre-ordered Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I got a a little plastic card. It's like a Shinra ID card or something. What the hell am I supposed to do with this? Anyways, rant over. You can follow me on Twitch at The Real Canadian Rage. That's all one word. Or you can subscribe here. I got some social medias or something. I don't know what they are. I'm on Mastodon or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm done. Thanks.